on it, and my car is like piled up with all kinds of crap because I had some clothes I brought here, and I got some more clothes. I'm hot. I wore these thick ass socks thinking that it was gonna be cold because last night was cold. But right now in Phoenix, Arizona, it's 65 degrees. We went and had breakfast at Cracker Barrel. I wanted to get Cracker Barrel before I leave because they don't have Cracker Barrel in Los Angeles. And then I still have my Pete's Fish and Shrimp from last night. They don't have that in Los Angeles either. So whenever I come out here to Phoenix, I make sure and I get food from some of my favorite places, Mikhail's. Oh, I didn't do Lolo's though. I usually go to Lolo's Chicken and Waffles. But I went to Mikhail's and Pete's Fish and Shrimp like 4 times while I was here. And I still got a little bit from last night. I got some zucchini, some fried shrimp, some fried fish. I got the air conditioning on because I'm hot. But yeah, we're on our way back to Los Angeles. And I'm glad. It's just too much commotion over there for me. Too much. And sometimes it gets boring, so I'm glad I went and spent time with my friend Carrie. We did a lot of things this week. We went and hiked at South Mountain. What else did we do? Oh, we went to the shooting range. Appointment on December 8th. I have an appointment. I'm getting messages about that. I'm hot. I gotta turn this AC up a little bit more. Oh my God. Already, I'm just trying to get down the road and some MF is down this right on my ass. I hate that. Like, there's a lot where there's supposed to be like 3 cars behind, instead they're right your tail. Already, I'm just trying to get down. When I hit the corner, you guys look at this place. It says check. I think it's like a religious place. It looks so huge and beautiful though. If you guys look right now when I hit the corner. See, isn't that pretty right there? My niece calls it a castle. Alright, I gotta map GPS myself back to California. I'm glad I'm going back to California. Well, I mean, I had fun here. I had a lot of fun. But it's so hot out here. This is what I don't like is the hot temperature. Another thing I wanted to do was go to the drive-thru and get lobster roll. But I've ate so much junk food this past week. It's past 2 weeks. It's horrible. I got all kinds of bags and stuff. My trunk is full of stuff. I need to put my lip gloss on. My lips are kind of chapped. Since I've been out here, my lips are all dry. I don't know. My mom might be watching me right now. She usually watches on and off. Let me map myself back to LA. I'm like, my face is burning up with this sun. And I did Instacart. Instacart was a freaking nightmare. I had a horrible employee at Petco. She was a PITCH. Then when I came out in the parking lot, some jerk tried to run me over with his damn truck. So that ruined my Instacart. Then I was so like overwhelmed by that BS, and then carrying all those bags, and then once you get to the door for Instacart, they want you to get an item out the bag and verify it. I'm like, this is too many MF steps. So I lost my goddamn purse right in front of one of my customers' doors. I drove from one part of town back, and luckily, thank God, my purse was there because my passport was in there, my driver's license was in there. So it was a big old mess, but thank God I got my bag back. Because I was like, how am I going to pay for my way back? I didn't even have lunch or dinner. It was a day from nightmare. A day from hell, like a nightmare with Instacart. And I never really do Instacart until like I go out of state and I can't use any of my other apps immediately. I wish Uber was the way it used to be where you could go from state to state and still like work. But now if you go from one state to another, you got to run your driver's license, do a background check, which takes like a week. So you go a week without pay. But if I would have known I was going to be out here for 2 weeks, I should have just switched over to Uber. I really wasn't planning on being out here this long. A lot of crazy stuff happened. We were supposed to go to Mexico. That's a big reason why I came here. My mom had to go to the hospital twice. So I ended up just staying with her while my sister and her husband and my nieces and nephews traveled to Mexico to see my sister's in-laws and stuff like that. So my trip didn't go as planned, but my friend Carrie from middle school made sure I had a good time. And I had a good time going out to eat and spending time with my niece too. But it's time to go back to California and get back on the grind. There's a lot of things that I need to decide on and make plans and stuff. But I still accomplished some of the things that I wanted to. All right, let me put us in GPS. And I'm hoping that I get you to go to, I think it's called Chickaroo. That's like my favorite gift shop in the middle of the desert. Might stop by there and get like a magnet or something. And I'm trying to get customers as I travel back and forth from Phoenix to Los Angeles. The thing is, I have so much junk in my front seat in my trunk. I got to make sure I have customers. They're not like 4 customers or anything like that, but it needs to be like 2 or 3 customers that can sit in the back seat. All right, here we go. It says it'll take us like 6 hours and 2 minutes to get there. And mind you, I'm going to stop at the restroom and things like that too. All right, we are on our way, thank God. Arrivals at Innovative Moments. And I got a lot of stuff from TikTok that I'm excited about. It's been waiting on me for like 2 weeks. I got my piano stand, keyboard stand. So I can hopefully start focusing on playing the keyboard more. I'm an amateur and I took like 1 class, so I'd like to focus on it. I really enjoy it. But the thing is, it takes like, they want you to do like 2 hours of it a day. But maybe that'll be more possible as I start working more from home than being on the road. So maybe then I can start focusing on doing keyboard. Cracker Barrel was wonderful. If you guys ever come to Phoenix, Arizona, stop by Cracker Barrel. I had like 2 biscuits. I put some butter and some jelly on it. I had 2 Impossible sausages. I had their hash brown casserole, which has like cheese and it has onions in it, and it's delicious. You guys definitely got to go to Cracker Barrel. It gives me the feeling of like back in the old days. I'm glad I didn't live in those old days because there's a lot of racist people. But I mean, it's still kind of cool to like reminisce about that era a little bit. Like some of the good things, you got to take the good and leave the bad. That home style food, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like almost like homemade food. And then we had this really cute hot chocolate, and it had like a little green marshmallow in it. Like I have a cupcake like that. I have a cupcake that has a little green marshmallow from Peeps on it. They did the same thing, but they did it with hot chocolate, which is cute. So as I expand my business, I can make something similar like that. Okay. We are on our way. Let me see what else we got to do. I'm going to look for some music that I can listen to as we go from one state to another. I'd like to get a smoothie. This is, I believe, Glendale, Arizona, which is still part of Phoenix. Like Los Angeles, Marina Del Rey is still considered part of Los Angeles County. I have a long ways to go, so I'll be streaming as long as I can till these phones die. I have to drink me some spring water. Oh, this one's purified water. I like spring water the best. I got some gas, but I'm gonna stop at like a gas station in a while. I still have like 200 miles, and I think our trip's like 365 miles. So no, our trip is 390 miles. So at some point, I'm gonna stop and get some gas too. What is everyone doing today on this Sunday? Usually, when I'm in Marina Del Rey, I usually watch church. I could have went to visit my church while I was out here, but there's just a lot of like chaos, unplanned stuff. So most of the time now, I just watch church online. For me, it's easier that way. I don't have to get up early. I don't have to go out in the cold. I don't got to put my makeup on. I just watch church from home online. Even though I'm in California, I still watch my church, First Institutional Baptist Church, back home in Phoenix online. So it's cool. Still get to participate, but just from online. Saves me a lot of hassle. We went to Sedona, Arizona. That was really pretty too. It was a day trip, and it's really pretty that you get to see the red rocks up there. You guys could see some of the videos and footage on my TikTok at Cassandra Spice, the letter C, like for cat, BA, which are the first initials of my last name. If you want to join me on TikTok, I sell a lot of stuff on TikTok too. A lot of cosmetics, a lot of things that I use on a daily basis, a lot of my health items and vitamins and stuff like that, and herbs. I just share with people the things that I use. I'm not into just buying stuff just to buy it. I like to buy stuff that I actually need. I'm trying to focus more on finances, saving money, investing money, building businesses, owning parts of businesses, having things that generate income, not just blowing off my money. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. How do I get this off my screen? All right, there we go. Top chat. No one see all the chat. I don't chat. No one see the top chat. Okay. Learn more. We don't need to learn more. We're done with that. But yeah, this is Phoenix, and this is why I left. It's too hot for me, and it gets too boring. I would probably have a business here, but I would not be here. Some people own businesses here, and they live in California, or they go back and forth between states. Persian Empire said she's watching while I was doing the shooting range. I tell her thanks for stopping by. So I don't look forward to carrying all this stuff out of my car into the house. I think I'm gonna give me one of those little wagons. I have one of those baskets that's like made out of metal. I sometimes use that, but it's kind of hard, and like you bump into that thing or it can like scrape you up. So I prefer to get one of those little wagons that like you tote children around or your stuff for your business. I've been thinking about one of those for a while. I think I'm gonna invest and get me one. Because if you guys see all the mess in here, you'll realize what I'm talking about. Look at my front seat. My trunk is full of junk. My car, I got these car wipes. I'm definitely going to be wiping down the car. I'm from Russia. Cool. It's so warm on video in LA. I'm in Phoenix right now. My Russian friend. It's 68 degrees out here in Phoenix. And I'm driving all the way back to Los Angeles. So thank you for stopping in. I finally seen somebody's comment. How's it in Russia? Is it cold right now? At nighttime, it gets really cold here. Last night, we went to the APS Electric Parade. My friend had a beanie on. She brought us some blankets, thank God. We were trying to get hot chocolate, but Starbucks turned us down, unfortunately. So we were kind of cold out there. And then last night, I kind of was waking up because I had some blankets, but I was still freaking cold. We had as much fun as I can. Oh, me and my mom, we went to the casino too, so we had some fun. We didn't gamble because I'm horrible at gambling. Look at this idiot cutting me off. Flew by to cut me off and still has to be behind another car. They be doing the most. Like, where are they trying to go? That's what I'd like to know. I should have got me some In and Out, but you know what? We got In and Out in California too, so now I don't have to get that here. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Did anyone go to church today, or did you guys watch church online? I know not everybody's Christian. I'm just asking. Some people worship on Saturdays. Some people just worship at home. Some people don't practice religion at all, and I don't mind. Hey, that's your choice. More power to you. Whatever makes you happy, as long as you ain't hurting anyone, I'm cool with it. You guys see the Arizona license plate? It looks a lot different than the California one. You see the cactus back there? And a little purple mountain in the license plate in the car in front of me? So, I've noticed like the climate is pretty similar to California. The only good thing about California compared to here is like the temperature drops by like 17 degrees. We got the ocean out there, so that's the big, huge difference. And what a difference it makes, 17 degrees. It's good seeing my friend and spending a lot of time with her. We had so much fun together. And her other friend, Leah. Oh, wow, this is mountains on the horizon. Yep. A lot of mountains like in every direction you go. There's a lot of cactus too. Have you ever seen cacti? I moved to Washington State and they're like, we never seen cactus for real. Like they were watching like films to show them what cactus looked like. I thought that was funny because I grew up with cactuses all over. But it's so interesting how people live all around the world. I have friends from New Zealand, and right now it's like the winter season for me over here in the US. For them, it's like the summer. So it'd probably be a good time for me. Like if I wanted to go hang out for the summertime and avoid the snow, I could travel over to New Zealand. And I gotta go visit them one of these days. Some of my friends out there, they've been here twice. So New Zealand is definitely on my list. And I had one of the what's it called, the A-list musician from New Zealand in my car. His name was like Sammy, and his headlining the Orange County State Fair, and he was one of my customers. I thought that was pretty cool. I get like a lot of amazing customers doing Uber. I've been blessed. Some of them I don't recognize because I'm like, what are the chances I'm going to see them? But honestly, there's been a lot of people, and I just don't really always know who they are because I'm not expecting to see them. And I met new ones as well that I never knew about until I started doing this job. I've been doing Uber for like 5 years. I do different rideshare gigs, but I do other jobs as well. But the good thing I like about the gig work is like you get paid immediately. I used to hate those jobs like you're waiting like 2 weeks to get paid, and then like you could only work a certain amount of hours, and if you just missed out on hours to work. Now, if I want to work, I got a bill to pay. I could work all day long and pay it in like one day. Like I can work from the morning to the evening if I care to, and I've done that a few times too. A lot of times. I got Christmas gifts I gotta buy for my daughter. Like she wants a swing set for my grandsons. First they wanted the electric cars. They got the electric cars. Then they wanted some tablets for the boys because I have two little grandsons. Now they want a swing set. My daughter like has big old list of stuff. I'm one of those people. I'm undecided. I like want both items. She wants all the expensive stuff. She thinks money grows on the trees. I got to come out here and bust my butt working one of my 20 jobs to pay for all these people's things. I just work for my grandchildren and my daughter. I should have a sign out there in the corner. I'm working for my daughter and my grandsons. Can I get $1 or $2? Shit. We're gonna be going on the 101 pretty soon. I wanted to get on the road because I don't really like to travel at night. Because if the car breaks down in the middle of the night, it gets cold, gets a little bit more scary because you don't know who comes out at night. You know, the weirdos and predators and stuff. So I prefer to travel during the day, especially like if I'm traveling by myself to be safe. If I drive at night, at least it got to be closer to home. Especially like if I need to get a tow truck or something. I got these little shins. They smell like Christmas tree. So you could put them like underneath your car seat. I mean your seats, or you could put them in your drawers. I got this at Cracker Barrel. They smell so good. There's different scents. Like, ooh, I want these because my car is a dust mobile right now. Like, I need to wash it, but I don't think I should wash it now because we're traveling. We're gonna be going through more dust and dirt and everything. So once I get to town, depending on what time it is, then I go to my favorite car wash in El Segundo, where they have like scare characters and these pink elephants out there and like sports characters out there. That's my favorite car wash. I'll probably go there. I usually wait to go there because that's like the only car wash that I really like. I think that's like the best car wash I've ever seen. I've seen some other cute car washes where they have a little bear out there, like in Washington State. I thought that was cute. They have the bear. But honestly, El Segundo has the most characters. I love it. Ooh, there's like an airplane up there in the sky. Because we're close to like the Air Force Base. I don't know if you guys can see it. My friend's ex-husband was in the military, and I think that's the main reason why they used to live in this part of the town. In Phoenix, we call this the Avenue because it's like 75th Avenue. Like right in front of us right now is like 93rd Avenue. And once you cross Central, going east, that would be called the streets. These are the avenues. I've lived like all parts of Phoenix, including Tempe, and none of it impresses me too much. There's some nice like condos in Scottsdale. They're really quiet and stuff like that. And it looks nice right now. We've seen some gorgeous houses on South Mountain, but I don't like the heat, so I don't give a damn. I'm like, you guys can have a mansion on the hill. It's still hot as hell once summertime comes, so like y'all can have this house. I'm gonna be on the water. Shoot. Just I was like, I hate the heat. I don't know though. Like if it was a good business opportunity, I'd consider it. But I don't think I'd really want to live here all the time. We have a lot of people from California that moved out here to Arizona, and then some of them end up like they don't like they don't like Arizona. They move back to Los Angeles. People go back and forth. I think it's crazy though. Like I meet so many people in California. They'll be like, "I'm from Arizona." I'm like, "Where'd you come from? What part of town?" There's Desert Diamond Casino. Do you guys like to gamble? I'm horrible at gambling. I mean, horrible at gambling. So I don't really mess with it. I'm like, you think I'm gonna be giving away my money if I can't even gamble right? No, thank you. I'm not gonna just throw my money away. There's got to be something I shows for my money. And I'm trying to cut back on some expenses, like my subscriptions to different things. I hate subscriptions because a lot of times you forget about your subscriptions. Like I have this one for AI, and it like was a $42 bill, and I don't use it that often. And if it's not generating any income, I'm cutting that shit off. That's why I don't really subscribe to a lot of stuff unless it's beneficial. They should make it where you just use something for one day. I hate that. Like I'm gonna be paying for a whole month, and I use this thing once out the month, or maybe once a year. No way. So I refuse. Just like I don't like to pay for the subscriptions, I don't like to throw away my money at the casinos. But I still have a good time at the casinos. You don't have to drink at the casino. We had good food. It's a nice atmosphere. So it's fun just to get out the house and see what everybody else is doing. Good location, like if you want to go see a concert or performance, that was pretty cool. I got my caramel macchiato, like lip gloss. I got this from Sephora. It smells so freaking good. And then I got a caramel macchiato at the casino. Oh my god. Smells like caramel, chocolate. Smells freaking delicious. And it feels so good on my lips because my lips were like dried out. This weather really does jack up your skin and your lips. Thank God I have a little vacuum for my car, so I just vacuum inside my car on my own. But once I get to the car wash, if it's free, I'll take it. But the in between days, I have a little tiny vacuum. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I think I'm supposed to open this. Okay. I got me my Diet Coke over here in case I get tired. But usually during the day, I could pretty much do well without like getting too tired. I listen to this businessman, and that's what he says. Like, get some good rest. The next day, you're like recharged. You have more energy. You can focus on whatever you gotta take care of. At nighttime, you start getting tired. So it's best for me to just knock everything out in the day. Hey, C Black. All right, we're heading back to LA. You guys make sure and hit the thumbs up. Have you guys ever been to Phoenix? The sun is beaming. It is now went up to 71 degrees. I think it's 63 degrees. So I'm happy I'm getting up out of here. But I might not be used to Los Angeles now because I've been gone for 2 weeks. I might be freezing once I get there. We'll see. See, Luke Air Force Base, I told you. Arizona 101 loop south for 6 miles. Top fans. Oh, it was so cool. We went to the APS Electric Parade. And it was cool because, APS is Phoenix's light company, the electric company. And so they made some of the guys who climb up the towers and stuff like that and fix all the electric wires. They had them on one of the floats. It's so cool. Everybody was cheering for them because they really are like, don't we need electricity? Once that electricity goes out, like everyone's all frantic. I can't use my computer. So they're like, they got all these cheers from people, which I thought was cool. That was a great idea to include them on the float in the parade because they do hard ass work climbing those big old freaking, oh my god, I don't know what it's called, towers. And, oh my goodness. And when you mess with electricity, you risk your life. You could get electrocuted. So yeah, they get paid good too. My mom used to work for like the phone company, and she used to tell me about them, man. Like sometimes she'd have to dispatch orders out to them and stuff like that. So they have hard jobs. I'm glad that they got like recognized in that parade with the float. That's so cool. You guys get to hear all my stuff as I roll back for 5 hours and 44 minutes. You guys have any questions about Phoenix, let me know. I'll try to tell you the best I can. I lived out here for like a good 30 years. In high school, I was in between Washington State and Arizona. And I also spent a small amount of time in Utah as well. So I've been all up and down the West Coast. I never lived in Oregon, but I hear that's a really nice place to live, or it was a nice place to live. One of my good friends from high school lived in Portland for a while. And she used to, there's a YouTube studio right there. She said that, wow, is that a roller coaster? That's pretty cool. Oh, so this must be, I didn't know there's a roller coaster right there. Okay. They're trying to put some new things here, which I'm glad, some new attractions. They're building a lot, but I don't give a damn. I still do not want to be in this hot ass sun come summertime. 122 degrees. No, thank you. But they got good food and family and friends out here. We were going to go to Zoo Lights, but we decided to save money. The electric parade was the next day. So my friend was like, let's just go to the parade. I was like, okay, saved us $30 because the zoo lights cost $30. And we had fun. Her friend Leah came too. Well, I guess she's a mutual friend now, but she's known Carrie the longest. And once I get there, my car got to get cleaned. I'm gonna still put on Uber once I cross that California line. They're gonna just have to understand that I'm traveling from one state to another. That's why I got all this stuff in the car. I gave away some of my plushables, what are they called? Squishmallows to my niece. I have too many anyways. You guys see the 10? We're about to jump on that 10 West.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 1A for I-10 West toward Los Angeles.
Oh, now I see it. You showed 380 miles on the way. It will be quite exciting to think. I'm going to try to. Sometimes these phones die, and I'm sorry I missed some of your guys' messages. I didn't see them earlier. It was only showing them for like a minute. Now I have to like scroll through them. I guess I was in the wrong function. 10 West. Live chat. I'm sure you guys will see some in You see all these loud driving cars. We used to have the Firebird Raceway, and that was pretty exciting. We'd go with my aunts and my uncles, and they'd race cars. They'd win all kinds of trophies too. It's pretty fun. I know Valentine said she used to race too, but a different kind. They were street racing, like their own cars. She, I think, had like some little car hooked up or something like that. I don't know, like a commercial car. But yeah, my family wants to work on cars really good, including my aunt, which is pretty cool.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 1A for I-10 West toward Los Angeles.
I definitely didn't get that. I don't really like working on cars. It might follow me. I don't know the first thing about cars. I think it's cool that she did it, or she's a woman that knows about cars, though. More props to her. And she's like sports too. I wish I would have got into sports and did track. I'd like to run. It just.
Continue on I-10 West for 282 miles.
I was just too young, and I didn't realize that was something good to do. I should have did it. Probably would have kept me out of loud trouble. There goes a Jeep. My sister has a Jeep. I think my mom will be coming to California for something that's in Las Vegas, so we'll see if I end up there. I don't know, but I submitted. And if so, I probably have to come back and pick up my friend's daughter so we can roll to Las Vegas together so we can be like in a commercial together. So I might end up back here in like a couple of weeks. It all depends. You never know. That's the fun thing about my life. I don't have like a Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. job. I go wherever the hell I want to go when I want to go. I really wanted to go to Dollywood, but I'm bogged down with like some of the things I need to do, like tasks, and then my niece's birthday. But I do want to go to Dollywood at some point, and really I want to go out in the country. I just haven't decided where I want to go. And the U.S. keeps on sending me messages not to travel to Mexico, not to travel to Costa Rica. But I love Costa Rica. And one of my friends, he said he's going to retire in Mexico, so I don't know. Yep, the 10. Well, you're welcome to anytime if you got any questions about it. Thank you for stopping in, you guys. We got like 5 hours and 38 minutes to go. But I usually stop at this place that has Tastee-Freez and a gift shop. And their model of business is something I would like to do too. I like looking at all these little different businesses and gift shops. I love gift shops. I love to shop, and sometimes I don't even buy stuff. They just have such cute like knickknacks, and I like to support their businesses. They have the coolest mugs at this place that we'll probably stop at where the Tastee-Freez is. I got a rattlesnake shaped mug, and my mom's like, "That's so ugly," but I love my little mug. I love it because it's unique. Where else are you gonna find a rattlesnake mug? And today we seen this little plushy animal shaped like a possum. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cute." I would love to have it, but I have too much junk in my space that I have in California is pretty small, so I don't need to bring no extra junk in there. It's cute though. I'd rather put that money into like a savings account or a bond, invest it somewhere. Plus, I got to buy my grandsons and my daughters some stuff for Christmas, family, and stuff like that. Some gifts. Christmas ornaments at Cracker Barrel right now, they're on sale 50% off though. If you guys got a Christmas tree up. I haven't done a Christmas tree at my place for the longest because I don't really have company come over, so I'm like, wow, what do I need a Christmas tree for? But it's nice to see it at other people's houses. They look so pretty with all their little decorations. Did you guys see my headpiece? I got this at Great Wolf Lodge. It has little fur on the top. I love this little furry thing. And I got one for my niece, and I think this one over here is a Christmas tree. It has like a star on the top of the Christmas tree. I love it though. It's so cute. I'm wearing it while I can before the month is over. I don't know if I can wear this in January. I probably could wear this in January. Great Wolf Lodge is really fun, but we didn't go when like people were there in the pool still, so I think the water's like heated. And my niece was like, I should have brought a bathing suit. It was kind of like I just was gonna go get footage over there. We ended up doing a lot of things. She got a little raccoon that she stuffed there, like a Build-A-Bear, but hers was a raccoon. We got a scoop of ice cream. We played all types of video games. What else did we do? Oh my god, she got this little cup and she filled it with like all types of gummy candies. We got gummy candies shaped like hamburgers, french fries. They were shaped like pizza. And I said they're shaped like little soda pops. They were so cute, and I was surprised. I thought these gummies were gonna be all hard and still. They were actually tasted pretty good. I don't buy those type of candies that much. I don't do gummy candies too often, but I was like, ooh, these are pretty good. So if you guys have not been to Great Wolf Lodge, it's a fun place like for families to visit. We had a lot of fun there. I'm glad we went there. We should have went to Chuck E. Cheese. I love me some Chuck E. Cheese too. I used to love Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. And Arizona definitely has one out there. My mom says she doesn't think it makes that much money now. I used to love those animated characters. I think now, oh shit, what the hell is that? Something rolled across the freeway. I think someone lost a rim or something, or a hubcap. Okay, this dude, I hope he looks at me with his Raptor truck. It's a nice truck. I like that green. It's a Ford. It looks like a snake color, kind of, or military color. On the road again. I gotta go get an oil change too pretty soon. Probably in the next week or so, I would imagine. With all my driving, I need to get that oil change. Got the tires rotated before I came on this trip. I bought a new damn battery, which cost me like $200. I'm used to having a couple cars. So one breaks down, I just get in the other car. Hobby Lobby over there, some fitness place, Goodwill. There's a lot of people on meth in Arizona. I know in Apache Junction, they used to say it's like a meth epidemic for working 6 hours, but I'm sitting here. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming in and supporting. Welcome to just like let it play in the background on your tablet, your cell phone, and rest. I don't want to disrupt anyone's sleep because I enjoy getting me some rest. What a difference it makes. So you could turn down the volume and just let it roll. I'd appreciate that as well. Thank you. Trying to get my watch hours in so I can get monetized. My TikTok is really blowing up over there. Almost at 10,000 subscribers. Guys, make sure and check it out. Cassandra Spicy BA. If you guys need some Christmas gifts, let me tell you, I got connections to all those different things. See, I watch YouTube videos. You guys see this truck in front of me? I'm not saying theirs is dangerous, but there's things that will fall out of trucks like this. And we think, oh, it's just a little bush. Thank you, my friend. Masters. These little bushes, like stuff falls out there like a rake. People have died because they'll fall out the back of their truck and go through your windshield. So I try to stay away from trucks that are open beds because their junk flies out. And I hate when I'm driving and a freaking rock comes off another damn truck and it hits your windshield. Like, look, my windshield has a little itty bitty crack right there. Because the windshields are cheap, they're at least a few $100s. So I try to stay away from stuff like that. But it's real, you guys. I watched some videos of people got killed from stuff flying out the back of their trucks. So try to stay away from those. And do you know back in the day, kids were on the back of these damn trucks? I think it's against the law now. Sure, they don't fall out if there's a car accident. Then, what do you call it? They fly out the back of the truck. All right, let's get over here. So we can get a bush in our face. I wonder what they're doing with that. They're gonna go plant that somewhere, or is that stuff they cut off? I wonder. Any guesses? I'm glad I got my peach fishing trip up here. If you guys see a truck go by, drop a truck emoji in the comment section. That way you can keep track of all the trucks. Not the SUVs, but the trucks, like that blue truck. We'll do trucks and diesel. If you see a diesel, put like a little diesel truck in the comment section. If you see a truck, put a truck in the comment section. That's how keep me entertained. There goes another Kia Soul like mine. If you guys ever come and watch my video when it's no longer live, do me a huge favor, type in the comment section, hashtag replay, REPLAY. I think it's cool. It's just like letting me know that you stopped by. It's like basically saying, hey, I was here and I watched you when you weren't live. I just was trying to say hi. So just hashtag replay. Look, this one, I don't know. I think it has furniture at the back of their truck. They got it latched in there, but let me tell you, oh no, now we got hay. Could someone drop a truck in the bottom? There goes another truck. Could someone drop a truck emoji down below? There goes another truck. That would have been 2 truck emojis. Is there a truck emoji? I love emojis. They bring me so much joy. They're so cute. They're so fun. They're like a cartoon, and they're absolutely free. So if you can drop me some truck emojis, I'd appreciate it. We did a different one before where we counted like all the American flags. And it's just amazing like how many people have the American flag out there. I think a lot of us used to have joy in being American, but right now, I don't know if it's because I'm an adult and I didn't realize this as a child. Now there's so much chaos in our government, so I don't know if everyone feels as strongly and proud to be American as we used to be. I know, like my grandfather's generation, they're probably like, "Yes, I'm American." All these benefits and all this other stuff, but unfortunately, it's just like chaos right now. We thought this was like the land of the free and dreams and all this other stuff, and now it feels like it's only a land of dreams and freedom for certain people. What an unusual, cool view, desert and mountains in the distance. I would love to see it with my own eyes. Well, you're welcome to come out here. California has a lot of mountains too. Some people love Arizona. I have a friend named Patrick. He lives in Los Angeles, and I'm like, I hate the heat. He used to live in Arizona at one time. He says he loves Arizona. It's crazy how everybody has like different tastes, different things that they like. But I also love that we're so different too. It's like we appreciate different things, or we make people have different experiences, or look at things differently from different points of view. So thank God we're not all the same. Life would be boring if we all had the same views, same taste and stuff. He loves the heat. I hate the heat. And the reason I hate the heat, I get bloody noses out here. I just be outside, my whole freaking blouse will be drenched with blood from the heat. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just too rough or something. I don't know, too hot. Or it might have been out. No, it's the heat. It's definitely the heat. I'm about to say it's allergies. I'm like, no, it was that heat. That's pretty bad. We just start getting a bloody nose. But Patrick loves it. He loves the heat. I had the cutest hot chocolate today with the Christmas sprinkles on it and a Peeps Christmas tree marshmallow on it. I got one for my niece and I. Of course, we tore it up because I was thinking about some ice cream right now. But let me tell you, I've been eating all this bad food this week. I had cinnamon roll at my friend's house. We had banana cream pie, which was delicious, but damn, we had a lot of sugar these last 2 weeks. We had a lot of fried food and a lot of sugar. When I'm in LA, I try to eat by a certain time. Like I think it's from like 6 to 9 I have breakfast, and then like from 11 to 2 I have lunch. Then I want to have my dinner by 5 or 6. Out here, I was freaking eating dinner in the middle of the night, which is hella bad. I was having like cheese sticks every night. Well, we're waiting for the visa-free regime between the United States and Russia to be introduced. Oh wow! Also, what does that mean? That you'll be able to come over here? I think we already have a lot of Russians over here now. A couple of my customers, my martial arts instructors were from Russia. And one of the ladies, one of the instructors, she's really cool. She played Russian music. But her and her partner, well, he was in one of the wars. But he was our instructor. I'm like, oh God, I can't imagine being in a real war. And we have people who come over here that are trying to escape the war from Russia. So I hear, so I see. Pretty bad, and they said they won't ever because of the damn war in Russia. Left so they don't get killed, I guess. I don't know why we have all these wars in 2025. People can't get along, can't figure out something better. You would think by now they figured something out. But yeah, I hope you get to come. Are you gonna come to visit, or are you gonna come to live? I do like acting work sometimes and extra work, so I meet a lot of Russians who are in that line of work. They'll be like on set. I get a lot of customers too. They'll go like from California, they go to Las Vegas, they go to Arizona. They're like on a big vacation. So they hit up all the different states that they're able to get to. But those are the main ones they usually go to. They go to Nevada, California, Arizona. I gotta clean up my car and my house. I brought some boxes out of there. Like, I have a lot of organizing to do. I need like steam my carpet. What's it called? Carpet cleaner, steamer, or something like that. I might just hire somebody because I'm like, I don't feel like dragging that big old vacuum in and out. I'd have to go rent one from Home Depot. I gotta wash my clothes, my dirty clothes that I'm transporting. I did like one load there, but I still had some more clothes. I got a lot of cute sweaters like at not TJ Maxx, Ross. Some of the Rosses were tore up, and then there's other Rosses that like had got new inventory. I got a lot of cute shoes and cute sweaters. Like I got this red sweater with these black bows on it. What else? My friend gave me this black two-piece like jogging suit that's like a lot of sequins, silver sequins. That's what I'm wearing today. I got me some little burgundy Mary Jane shoes. And then I got me like some burgundy high heels, which is probably a waste of money because I don't wear high heels that often. I didn't know whether to wear the high heels or the flats. Oh my God, there goes Five Below's warehouse over there. I love me some Five Below. Five Below has like 3 blocks of their warehouse. They making big money with Five Below. Okay, Five Below. Five Below has all the cool stuff. So now we know, like, they have a huge warehouse out here. I just seen it. They're trying to save them some money and have that big, gigantic warehouse out here. I might go the speed limit. You guys help me keep track of the speed limit. If you guys can, every time you guys see a truck, put a truck in the truck emoji in the comment section. Look at that. I could not even drive that big thing. That was just too damn big. Jesus, that was huge. I don't know what the speed limit is. I'm going like 65. I need to check and see. Let me see this. My phone doesn't even tell me. I think in a while it's going to pick up to 75. That person has a bike back there. See that thing, that Sprinter right there? I think I need a Sprinter to travel or to have a business in there. Oh my God. I think they're honking at me, but what am I doing? I'm in my lane. They always mess with me. I think they think I drive too slow. Me and my friend, though, we both drive the speed limit. They always flipping us off, honking, and we're just doing the speed limit. If you've ever had a speeding ticket, you don't want another speeding ticket. I've had like 2 speeding tickets in my lifetime. You think I want another one? That's why I was asking what the speed limit is, right? I try to follow the damn law because I don't want another ticket. Shoot. Make your car insurance price go up, cause an accident, injure yourself, and they make you feel like you committed a crime. And I'm like, driving what the hell the speed limit says. They wanted me to drive 85 and be posted 85. Okay, now it's 75. Now I'm going to speed it on up. Now it's 75. I have it on cruise control. I got a speeding ticket before, and I was young. I was probably like 19 or so. And I think it's called a sheriff because he was on the highway. And he's like, "Do you use cruise control?" I'm like, "What is cruise control? No one ever told me about cruise control." God told me what cruise control is. What a wonderful feature. It helps me stay the speed limit that I want. Oh, see, this fool who's trying to Speed past me, looking now, he's flashing his lights, going all slow. Oh, how the tables have turned. I used to work with CPS clients. Do you know what CPS is? Child Protective Services. So I would like transport kids and document their interaction between the parents and the child. And some of them I would have to drive all the way out here. Diet Coke time, yes. I love that. That first sip is like, woohoo, yes. That first sip is always good. From accepting somebody to accepting everyone, from mixing value to small value. Oh, I like this song too. Listen, baby, ain't nothing high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. You need to call me, no matter how far, baby. Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. I said to the sea, I told you you could always count on me. From that day on, I made a vow I'll be there when you want me some way, sometime. Well, baby, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Cash, get Dave. It's a banking app that gives you access to extra cash, up to $500, and you can sign up in 5 minutes or less. Seriously, get the Dave app, link your bank, and open an extra cash account to see if you're eligible. Then transfer the money instantly to Dave Bank. Plus, there's no credit check, interest, or late fees. Get used to stress when the check came. And I got Dave. It gives me so much peace of mind, and I know it can help you too. Download the Dave app today. Sapphire. Sapphire.
The galaxy's favorite spot to put money down on planet